واضح. Hello everyone, I wish you are good. I'm in live. There is Cuba coin. I think it will be up, and there is balloon. It's gone from 50 million to 73 million in like 15 minutes, as you see. Okay. Hello everyone in the channel. Okay. It's going down. There is balloon. Yeah, as we see. Okay, that's good. It will go up. I think so. So hello everyone in channel. There is the Cuba coin. I think it will be up, and there is balloon from 50 million to 73 million. As we see, it's going up. Like, Cuba, and there is balloon. It will be up because as we see in the chart. They have potential, these two coins. Okay, they have good potential. Okay, as you see, also Cuba coin. And we see here blue. Okay. Hello everyone in the channel. Okay. Going down. There is bottom. Yo, if there is anyone in the channel, so tell me something in the comments. I want to see your comments. Okay. Okay, okay. So hello everyone in channel. There is Cuba coin. I think it will be up. see
up.
cubites go up.
We see it stop. They have potential. These two coins. Okay. They have good potential.
Okay. بغيت نعاودك، بغيت
هذيك ما تخرج كاع فيها هذيك خليها على جهة من تيكل من الابعدين تاع الاخر، فهمتني، باش ما يكونش عندك علاقة بيبدل الفيس وكاع، فهمتني.
صافي ما فهمتك.
هذيك
ندير لها
ندوها
تما
انا
باش
ندوها بالحق.
Hello everyone.
Run it up, baby.
Chat. Don't know why my live chat ain't showing over my screen as well. I'm gonna get this sorted out. Streamlabs, come on. I got a super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Chat, I'm shaking, man. Chat, I'm shaking. Oh, don't you go, pump it up. Dashboard. Where's my live chat at? Yeah, chat box. Yeah, we're live. Yes, chat. Okie dokie. Okay, I'll reload it.
Hello, Tyrell, can you hear me?
10-4, we hear you.
Okay. Actually, I had a quick question. Hope you guys can help me. I just need some insights right now. I'm a rookie trader, just learning from last week. So the thing is, I have invested some in Melania, and my average market cap is right now 8.51 billion. Um, and the coin is struggling up and down with my average price, and I wanted to know
I don't
if
know what to do,
I should hold
bro.
it or
I
should
don't
I,
know.
like,
I don't know.
as once I get like a little bit small profits, I just sell those small profits and transfer my funds to Trump.
The fuck is my stream?
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't able to hear you because I'm in an area where I'm getting very bad reception.
Okay, okay. I'll just speak quick, like again. So, I'm saying like, like my current average market price? I invested. Current average market price? I invested. Transfer, like, should I direct towards Trump my funds, like slowly once I get the profit or gains, small gains? Got my question?
Well, my look again is I'm not advice, but really, I'm kind of one of those people. If I put in, like, I want to know that I at least am not going to be at a loss. You said you bought in at eight bill.
Yeah. Yes, correct. Yeah. And
Okay, so
I'm
you're at
saying
a
like,
pretty good point. You're at a pretty good, safe point to a degree. I mean, technically it could drop, but it's unlikely. But nevertheless, you're at a pretty low spot, so you've got some profits there. Really, my question to you is, what do you feel you should do? Do you think you should take the profits and put it up? Like, I would say go with what you feel and what your conviction is in it. Because, to be honest, if I'm like, hey, no, leave it in, and then you get liquidated or you lose everything, then, it's not going to be good for you. So my suggestion is whatever your conviction is, go with it.
I'm not
It
sure,
sounds like you
like,
kind of want to take some profits.
yeah. But the thing is, like, Trump is like the main coin, and for Melania, like, Melania can go down because it just depends on Trump, I guess. At some level, that's what I'm hearing from you guys. Like, Melania is like, and from that point of view, I'm saying like, my current market cap at 8 is at 8. Like, based on your experience, do you think like it can pump? Melania can pump above 8.5, or the all-time high is 14 billion, right? So we think it can pump again before the inauguration or something like that.
Yeah.
No one ever knows what the market's going to do, man.
Inauguration. I spelled it wrong. Sorry, chat.
That's such a
In
broad question, especially
AEG.
the thing about it is Melinda literally a meme. There is no utility as far as we know. There's no future of a utility as far as we know. Main play was Trump. The beta play, then now obviously dependent on at what point market cap you got in, the profit already. If you got in before, I know it's pumped above 8.5, so really and truly you should have profited already. I don't know what you did when it came to that, when you were in the green, but yeah, you should have. That Melania is only the first lady; she's not president. So, I mean, at this point, it might do a little pump like what Barron did. It might do a little pump maybe when she shows up on TV, maybe, just maybe. But yeah, I'll play that one by ear and just depending on how much you invested on it, will dictate your decision making on that.
Got it. Thanks, man. Thanks for the insight. Right now, I've invested something. Like not much. I'm not like you guys right now, but yeah, I was in gains like about around 60%. It might pump more. I was not like, as I said, like I still sold some profits at that time, but I didn't, and now it's down. So I'll wait for it to get.
For anyone else in Millennia, obviously this is Dion NFA, not financial advice, but in my opinion, Millennia, there's the only appeal is that she's the first lady. Take it as you will. Main play is Trump.
Got it.
Queen. Everything else is a derivative.
Yeah, I agree. Especially with Trump having like a roadmap website, like certain supply being unlocked over a certain time frame. Like it's got a clear journey. Whereas like Melania is just purely, here's my wife, here's a meme, retweet, send it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was the profit play for him.
Thank you guys. That's all I had. Thanks for the insight. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Come on, are we live yet or not?
I do have to say, this intense moment, I love Ty's fucking comparison saying yesterday, like, the dev is going on spaces. Like, we're all sat here waiting for the dev to get on spaces. And it's fucking Trump, man. On live TV.
Oh, they even spelled inauguration.
Your mic is bad, bro.
And
no worries, bro. I'll mute.
yeah, we're good.
Trump is walking out right now with ex-President Joe Biden and Jill. It looks like they are about to get into a vehicle and be shuttled to their final destination. I'm assuming
I'm gonna risk
that
it
the tea was wonderful.
You can imagine how awkward that car journey's going to be.
All of them have been very awkward. You can see the disdain between people. It's very, very evident by their body.
Elizabeth Warren. She's wearing purple today. Oh, I see her. Yep.
Senator Fetterman is in shorts. That's my first oh my moment. I'll leave it at that. He's wearing a black hoodie. Okay.
Oh, everyone's filling in.
Fuck!
Senator
I'm
Cruz.
shaking, chat. I'm shaking, man. I'm shaking. I want my live chat above the screen as well. I think we've actually glitched it out. We've actually glitched out the whole chat. Oh no, it's coming
Don't
above.
worry, friends of the house. We will be.
It's showing up now.
When they file in, just trust us.
Right, we're back.
Yeah, some of them have already come in, but we'll pick them out as well.
Pick chat's showing up.
That's hardly 40 years.
Good morning.
President Reagan and his inauguration. I'm told by former tour guides and just Washingtonians, that was a cold, cold day.
Senator, right this way, please.
Need a coffee.
We just found out that the presidential motorcade has left the White House. So they finished their tea, and they're going to be arriving in just a few minutes. Of course, we're going to speed down Pennsylvania Avenue because they've got a motorcade and come right over to us.
They're not taking a horse like President William Henry Harrison?
No. No, they are not.
The horse's name was Old Whitey. President William Henry Harrison in 1841 rode a horse without a coat and hat. And we'll talk about the words a little later, but gave his address and went back to the White House, and I think we know what happened after that.
Well, I've this year the chair of JSIC, of the Joint Committee on Congressional Inaugural Cemetery. Oh my goodness, ceremonies! I told you it was a tongue twister.
You did.
Anyway, Senator Amy Klobuchar, she is going to be escorting the motorcade in. So, like we said, when the members of JSIC arrive, that is when all of this starts. Which president do you think was the first to arrive by car, by automobile?
By automobile.
Mm-hmm. I'll give you a few. Was it Wilson?
Thomas Woodrow Wilson. Okay.
Harding.
Warren G. Harding.
Hoover.
Herbert Clark Hoover from Ross Branch, Iowa.
Or Teddy Roosevelt.
Why do I think Theodore Roosevelt would have rode a horse?
Well, I mean, that is the image we have of Theodore Roosevelt, right?
I'm going to say Theodore Roosevelt.
It's actually Warren G. Harding. 1921. He's the first president to ride to the ceremony in an automobile.
Keep chats rolling in.
YouTube chats would have been faster. You would have.
Well, I don't know what kind of car he had. I just know he came to and as we're watching this, trying to pick out some more people to talk about so that we can tell you who we're seeing here. It's a lot of blue suits this year. I was watching
Chat, this is fucking scary, man. We're on the brink. We're literally at the exact brink.
I remember that Janet said a lot of the
lower
ladies
highs,
were teal. This time it's definitely
not looking
navy
good.
blue.
I'll be honest.
Yes.
Not looking good.
See the open seat.
Ah.
That'll be when we start the ceremony.
We're waiting. We're just waiting for the presidential inaugural arrival, and as soon as they show up, we are going to show you some footage of that. We'll go right to that camera on their way. You know, Thomas Jefferson walked to and from his inauguration.
His boarding house was the modern-day Longworth building. And at that time, when he was inaugurated, the room was the Senate chamber, which is a stunning room. Please visit us, and hopefully you'll be able to see the room. And you mentioned not his first, but the second inauguration. He said in one of his inaugural speeches, I believe it's the second, a difference in opinion does not necessarily make a difference in principle. And so, translation that we can disagree, we can, but the principles, those are the fighting points. It's very much the way it is today.
You know, we've been talking a lot about the weather, of course, but at the beginning, the oath of office ceremony was always indoors. And then I think it's James Monroe who's the first to take the oath outside. Here's another thing I was thinking of. I remember reading, we're talking about Reagan's ceremony in the Rotunda. That happened on the Monday, the 5th, because the 4th was a Sunday. And I'm going back and forth. They used to be in March, and now they're in January.
20th Amendment, yes.
So it's on the 21st of January. And, you know, not only was that Sunday the 20th, but it was also Super Bowl Sunday.
Super Bowl Sunday.
Yep. So
Emily, there's an image of Emancipation Hall we want you to see. And friends, Emily and I, we've seen a lot of ceremonies in this room. And this is where, again, the Rotunda can only hold so many people. So you have others. I shouldn't say that's not a polite word to use, others, but those that were not able to make the Rotunda are going to this, our relatively new visitor center. I shouldn't say relatively new. It's 2008 when it's opened. And so this is another staging area. This is another view of the presidential motorcade.
There we go, presidential motorcade arriving. Again, coming in on the east front.
What a scene at Emancipation Hall. That was.
There's so many people.
If I'm not mistaken, there's about 12,000 to 14,000 seats there. So I'm sure there's more than that around.
Oh, there's the presidential seal on.
Ooh, come on, man. Come on, man. Ah! Man. Guys, the kick link's in the description. If you want to join the live chat, I'm still working on the YouTube. Not gonna be dark, it's gonna be on the sides. How's it Twitter? We're back live on Twitter yet?
Expect the ceremony to start. More music about 11 o'clock Eastern Daylight Saving Time. Again, this is the 60th inauguration ceremony. We are under the
someone said, "Sir, what's the next coin?"
guidance and assistance of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, known as JCIC.
Come on.
We await the
Blast off the
47th
chart, man.
presidential-elect Donald J. Trump, the 50th
Boys,
presidential.
if I hear a
elect
whiff,
Vance.
if I hear anything of substance, all in again. And we ride this to Valhalla.
Again, this is the Senate side. We call this the
Still
carriage
holding the
door.
position.
Right, and as we watch the
Positions
presidential
now
motorcade arriving, we're going to be listening to
up and
Lee
down
Greenwood
100
saying
Solana swings.
in the rotunda.
Tweaking. Blah, 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 blah.
J.D. Vance and his wife Usha are walking in right now.
Big Maybach.
Well, listen. Lee Greenwood just finished his rendition of Proud to be American as he exits to the left.
Good morning, sir. How are you this morning?
Oh, that sounds like President-elect Trump.
Mm-hmm.
President Biden?
There you can hear President Biden's voice in the background.
Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you.
President Biden.
Ladies and gentlemen,
okay, here we go.
The President-elect's cabinet and cabinet-level designees.
President-elect Donald J. Trump's cabinet and designees approaching.
The president's cabinet is appointed by the president, but the Senate has a role in this. They confirm the appointments. It's showing the relationship between the legislative branch and the executive branch.
Once they file in, Emily, this reminds us on tour, you're getting people assembled
right.
between two statues.
It is
Face
sort of
me.
Similar.
Anticipating the diplomatic corps to be introduced very shortly. Nice to see that sky blue colored dress. Infantry blue, as we would say. In some parts of the military.
Feeling optimistic, child. Feeling optimistic. Yo.
I just know someone with a cowboy hat on. Okay, I missed that.
Shit in my pants. Shit in my pants.
You know, the members of the House of Representatives wore hats until about the 1830s, and the Senate took off their hats in the 1840s. That was a big deal. You used to wear your hat inside all the time in the 1830s. I said, okay, let's not do that, and the Senate continued until the 1840s. Thus, one of the many differences.
Yeah, the Senate and the House, they have their own rules for how they go about their proceedings, and those change
it's gonna go up or down.
each new Congress.
No, yeah, definitely
Where
stay
they can
where it
change,
is,
they
man.
don't have to have the cabinet.
I've got a position there as well, yeah.
When the music's docile, that tells us what?
Someone's coming.
Right.
We're waiting for that curtain to open.
The announcer is from the military district of Washington, and wonderful voice. Don't know the person's name.
No, you should come in, just don't, didn't it?
No, they're coming through what we would call the west door
Just tweak it,
of the Capitol building. So even though we're not on the west front, we are on the west side of the rotunda for the
Where? Which
ceremonies. Today, that's where everyone's sitting,
Okay.
who's part of the ceremony.
The next time the drapes
Oh, contract spice for sure.
are separated, parted, notice the flag that's there. That was placed there when President Ronald Wilson Reagan leaned in state.
Why
Someone
is
thought it was
heavy
a good
model
idea,
bits?
and they left it. They left it there. That flag hasn't always been there.
Jesus.
It's one of those things that, oh, here we go.
Someone's called the room to attention.
Attention! The Jeets are here.
Okay, we're just waiting to see who's coming in.
Well, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos.
Come on, Twitter. Come on, Elon.
No shortage of people in that room. That is. I think President Reagan, we had, I believe it was about 900 people approximately.
Yes. Yeah, but that was standing room only. So
It won't be
yeah.
900. No. Not today.
Well, I was going to say, before we were called to attention,
Right.
was that one of the iconic pictures is people coming into the rotundas. They want their picture in front of that American flag as they come on in and fill in the space and go on tour. You know, the Capitol building used to be the biggest building in Washington, D.C., and so it was always hosting events. And you can see in this photo or in this video how you could have a really large ceremony inside in the rotunda specifically.
96-foot diameter of the rotunda, 108 windows.
Oh, for 180, well, it's 360 degrees in a circle. So.
Chat,
One of the
WL
facts
in
we
the
always
chat.
tell
Do
the
you think
kids
it's
is
going to be bullish
if
or
you
bearish?
took the Statue of
bullish or
Liberty
bearish?
off her pedestal, you
Please,
could
please don't do that.
please don't do that. But if you did,
You could.
you could fit her inside the Capitol Rotunda, and she'd still have almost 30 feet to spare.
This is Steven at the time of the
Tim
spin.
Cook has just come in.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Someone said the voice is Steven.
Few options when you come in. Go where you're. Go where you're assigned.
Yeah, please follow your tour guide.
Please follow your tour guide. Where have we heard that?
Bullish or bearish? Bullish,
Speaking of tours, are we touring
bullish.
tomorrow?
Who's bullish? Who's bearish? Hiya.
We shall see.
Hiya.
The Capitol is closed on holidays such as Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's. However, we would have been open today on this day in which Martin Luther King Jr.
Right. If it wasn't Inauguration Day.
Correct.
We would have been
In other
here.
words, we'll be open President's holiday,
Right.
the third Monday of February. We're open Memorial Day, 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
Please check our website, visitthecapitol.gov, to see about operations for tomorrow. That's the sound of those rifles. That's It is approaching 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Ron Jackson. Emily Velo is with us. We are happy to present on behalf of JASIC the 60th inauguration. President-elect Donald J. Trump will be sworn in by Chief Justice John Roberts shortly. When I say shortly, in about another 45 minutes. And Associate Justice Brett Kavanaugh will swear in Vice President-elect J.D. Vance. Between that time, a lot to observe, including the announcement of the Supreme Court justices.
Oh, we're holding. We're holding. I mean, downtrend, but we're holding.
We have the luncheon that we're going to feature in National Statuary Hall, the Old House Chamber, the signing room.
Ain't going down without fight.
The President's room.
President's rooms.
This is bearish.
There's
though.
a lot.
There's more than that.
And we're going to be with you for it all.
Very bearish.
Thanks. We've been.
If we come down to like 36,
2 hours, just like that.
I've got money inside.
Flew by.
2 hours. Have you ever given a tour 2 hours?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
There's.
Have you, Ron? I think you have.
Oh. So get me started. I might do it after this broadcast. I'm feeling motivated.
We're looking out. This is a great, I mean, this is a view that we get to see a lot.
Yes.
On the right-hand side is the Library of Congress, biggest library in the world. And then on the other side, the third branch of government, the Supreme Court. You know, the Supreme Court used to be in the Capitol building all the way until 1935.
That's hard to believe. In just another, 11 years will be the 100th anniversary of the modern day Supreme Court. You're going to hear the name President William Howard Taft a lot. A lot. Case Gilbert, the architect, you're going to hear that name a lot. Speaking of President Taft, I think you mentioned this earlier about weather with President Taft in 1909. 9.8 inches.
Yeah, they had a big blizzard, and so they had to move everything indoors. Yep. But, you know, the Supreme Court being sharing space with the Senate for so long, it seems unbelievable today, but, you know, now they have their own building.
Emily, we're having a moment here in which we're about to observe the departure. Ah, yes.
Well, so do I still have money in Trump? Yeah, bro.
Well, right. The setup for the departure
Yeah,
is
bro.
going on at the moment. So you see Marine One.
170K.
Right. Yep. So that is, there was a question as to whether or not the weather would be good enough today for Marine One to take off, but it has been cleared, so we're happy that it's there. Oh, and it sounds like we're taking our seats in the rotunda. I heard.
It's that time, 11 o'clock, ceremonies. That piano player, I hope that person, I'd like to know that person's name again.
Guys, I'm not sure, man. I was just trying to get the live chat showing up, but it won't show up. So if you want to be on the screen, okay. The chart structure's bearish right now, right? I'll be honest. The chart structure's bearish. We broke support over here. We broke this support level.
Beginning to see people,
but we're not far away from it.
Going around shaking hands, talking to people.
So, like,
the seriousness
if
of the
we
moment
come down, hindsight,
At this time, please be seated.
you would say that, well, it was already bearish. We're supposed to come down like this.
Lovely.
Right? If we come down, if we go up from there, people will call this the shakeout. They will
Preview
say,
some
well,
of
this
the
was the
things
shakeout.
we're going to see in
Just
a few
like
minutes.
this, what we had here.
And of course, they'll come up on your
Right,
screen,
and
but
then
we're looking
blast off.
forward to having a call to order by Amy Klobuchar,
Blast off.
who, like we said, is the head
So
of
I'm ready
JASIC
for both
Joint
ways,
Committee.
positioned accordingly,
Also, invocation
and ready for the ride.
Cardinal Dolan and Franklin Graham. I'm excited to hear a little opera. An opera singer from New York named Christopher Macchio. He is going to be singing later.
Tenor, yes. It was, speaking of opera singers, it was Jesse Norman in 1985. Graced the Rotunda.
Yep, and then country music star Carrie Underwood will be singing America the Beautiful. So lots of
Bullish or bearish, let us know
pomp
in the
and
chat.
circumstance. It's a very important
As
event
time changes, let us know.
for America, but also a lot of great music.
I liked our last shot from the East Front. It was showing the preparation for the departure. And again, this is just so many pieces that have come together.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
You're hungry, yeah, but I'm hungry.
That's a ceremony. That is a formal ceremony of the Vice President and, excuse me, the President will, President Biden, Dr. Jill Biden will depart.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this later, but 50 years of service, that's something to reflect
Celebrate.
on. Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely. And I'm just drawn to the Library of Congress in the background. But I'm heard that the Supreme Court is going to be arriving shortly. They have such a long trek from across the street to come to the Capitol building.
Oh, they didn't walk, but it is long, lengthy. They didn't walk, but it is, you're right. Yeah.
Of course, we have the old Supreme Court. We were talking about that a little bit earlier on the first floor on the Senate side of the building. We get to go in there quite a bit.
So many rooms. It's such a wonderful building. We'll talk about visiting again a little later.
Right. Okay, here we go. So next should be the Supreme Court justices.
Emily, the painting to our left, Saratoga, New York. The painting to the right, Yorktown, Virginia.
Yes.
We'll get to those a little later on, but just for those who are wondering, who on earth was in the red coat? General John Burgoyne. And who was in appearance inside the rotunda?
Yep.
Again, this room dates back to 1824.
All three branches of government here today. The legislative branch is hosting, but the executive branch, the judicial branch.
We have volunteers that work with us that are here today, so everyone contributing. And you, those of you that are watching our YouTube broadcast, thank you for your patience. Music playing, that means just give it a second or two, right? It's hard to believe just 3 weeks ago, President Carter, laying in state.
Right. A very different ceremony, a very solemn affair. Thousands of people came to give their condolences.
Fuck Biden, man.
And today we're celebrating
Well,
our government.
Yes.
What we're
So
supposed to do as a democracy.
So
Well stated.
stressed.
Well
So
stated.
stressed right now. You know what? It looks bearish. We look bearish, right? Spaces. The devs on Spaces, man.
You know, I'm
The
thinking as
devs
I'm
on
watching this about
Spaces.
how here, we're on the East Coast, we're in Washington, D.C., but people came from literally all over the country to be here today.
World.
In
In
some cases, the world, right? And that people from all around the world are watching this, of course, but that, Congress at its core, it's supposed to represent the people. That's in the preamble of the Constitution, we the people. And so here we have people from every corner of our country coming together to show who we are as a nation.
I wonder what the broadcast will be like 100 years from now. West Front and beyond.
Right. I mean, there are things, there are new things about this ceremony that I never thought would happen. We now have a space force, right? And they're part of,
Cuba,
they're going to be part of the
FCC,
passing review of the military
Baron
later for
Cool.
the very first time. So, you know, the Constitution can be amended. That's what the founders wanted. And so we change as the world changes, as our country changes.
Emily, June 6th of last year, I attended a ceremony. The astronauts who are flying over the moon later in the year with our friends from Canada, the lead commander said, when your children, excuse me, when your grandchildren fly from Mars to the moon to here, there's a tree, the saplings came from the moon. They planted it. It's a wonderful, it's not a spruce, it'll come to me. It's sweet gum. It's a sweet gum. A tree was planted last year, and you mentioned Space Force, and I couldn't help but think the astronaut said, this is going to be in the future. And so...
and I think right now we're going to listen in.
This land is your land.
I didn't know they were going to play this, but...
Chat, we just hit 60,000 subscribers. What's going on? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. 60,000 subscribers. Let's go. Wow, man, just enjoy the history. Chart's bearish, but enjoy the history. Looks like we're coming down.
Ladies and gentlemen, former Vice Presidents, the Honorable Dan Quayle, accompanied by Mrs. Marilyn Quayle, and the Honorable Michael Pence.
If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel right now. I'm losing money. It's what it is. It is what it is. I believe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 42nd President of the United States, the Honorable William J. Clinton, accompanied by the Honorable Hillary Rodham Clinton.
Just in case. Just in case.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 43rd President of the United States, the Honorable George W. Bush, accompanied by Mrs. Laura Bush.
Still a higher low. This is bearish momentum. We need. What? Try to figure out there. I'm all in. I'm all in. Huh. Trump punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 44th President of the United States, the Honorable Barack H. Obama.
Barack. This alien. Chat, let me know what you think in the chat. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Where's your head at?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief Justice of the United States, the Honorable John G.
Chat's going crazy. Ooh. Chat, I'm gonna get the YouTube chat over here as well soon. I don't know what's going on, but the YouTube chat is down right now. I think you guys glitched it out. I'm gonna have to pay for the upgrade. But everything's on Trump right now, so I don't know if they take Trump or not. Oh my gosh, I'm tweaking right now. I'm actually tweaking. Let me know, should I change the stream at all? What do you think about the stream set? Like, is everything cool with the stream? You guys enjoying it so far? Let me know if you need to change anything. Someone said, what is this page? This is bluffing. Someone said, I can't do this anymore. I know, man. Alright, thank you, Chris. Appreciate you, bro. My Buddha. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't even know. I'm tweaking out, man. I'm crashing out, bro. This is... It's calm down. The Twitter thing's been lagging hard today. Guys, Trump could literally say anything about crypto and this thing's gonna fly. Trump will change my life, I can feel it. I feel it, bro. My overlays. Chat, let me know where you guys are tuning in from. It's a big moment. There's a lot of money on the line. Excuse me. Fuck. I'm tweaking. Ay, ay, ay.
One of the top holders is manipulating the price on Baron. Not sure why, but maybe he wants to buy in again.
Hey.
Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Ms. Emily Leviner. The Senate Secretary for the Minority, the Honorable Gary Myrick. The House of Representatives Chief Administrative Officer, the Honorable Catherine Spindor.
Well,
and
we had
Mr. Bruce
lower
Fisher.
high. Lower high. Lower low. Lower high. It's high here, man. I don't know, man.
Dr. Jill Biden
Double
and
bottom?
Mr. Douglas Emhoff.
Double bottom? You get a double bottom, chat? Extra 25% of tokens? I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll buy some. 20k 3x leverage.
Bruce
Lower high.
For the Minority, the Honorable Gary Myrick.
Boom.
The House of Representatives Chief Administrative Officer, the Honorable Catherine Spindor.
Well,
and
we had
Mr. Bruce Fisher.
lower high.
Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Ms. Emily Leviner. The Senate Secretary for the Minority, the Honorable Gary Myrick. The House of Representatives Chief Administrative Officer, the Honorable Catherine Spindor.
Well,
and
we had
Mr. Bruce Fisher.
lower high. Lower high. Lower low. Lower high. It's higher here, man. I
Ladies
don't
and gentlemen,
know, man.
Dr. Jill Biden
Double
and
bottom?
Mr. Douglas Emhoff.
Double bottom? You get a double bottom, chat? Extra 25% of tokens? I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll buy some. 20k 3x leverage. We go perps with it. Or spot. A lot of whales buying Baron again.